Voters casting a ballot in today's election meant having to readjust how they engaged in their civic duty, but also gave them a sense of what to expect in November. Our Christian Galeno continues our team coverage, joining us in studio with the trends and expectations of voters during this political season.
Yeah, Jenny, well, everything from how they were going to cast a ballot to who they should give their vote to was on the minds of Arizona voters today. And here to discuss those trends and attitudes of voter is Howard Blitz, founder of the Freedom Library, an organization that teaches voters on the teachings of the U.S. Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. Howard, thanks so much for being here with me today. Let's get right to it out of the top. What are some of those attitudes that we saw voters going to the polling places with this election?
People are annoyed, if nothing else, and they'd like to see some change. I think they're getting tired of seeing the same old thing.
Well, one of those races that we've been closely monitoring is the race to the Senate seat with Martha McSally and Captain Mark Kelly. Now, how do you see that playing out in November, but also what does this mean for the future of Arizona as a red state?
I don't know. It's going to be a very tight race the way I see it, because Kelly's got an awful lot of support. McSally appears to have as much. I don't think you can make that statement. I think this is going to be an isolated. Each individual case is going to be taken upon its own merits. I don't think that, just because, okay, if Kelly gets elected, oh wow, okay, Arizona is going to become a blue state. I don't think you're going to be able to say that.
Now, we're still going through this pandemic in the state of Arizona. Many of the voters received some sort of relief. Do you think that the pandemic and the relief that they received is going to have some influence on how they cast a ballot?
I mean, it's definitely impacting voters' decision, but the $600 that a person receives, that's nothing compared with what all these big corporations have received.
Is that something that voters should keep in mind?
Yeah, well, you pose a very good question. They should be keeping an eye on that. They should be asking these candidates, hey, what are you going to do when XYZ Corporation comes with hundreds of millions of dollars to get a law passed that's going to negatively impact me?
All right, Howard, as always, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate your time.
Well, thanks for asking me, Chris.
All right, Jenny, sending it back to you.